Apple just launched the iPhone 16e, and while it's definitely a solid device, my excitement is focused elsewhere. The real game changer, at least for me, is the iPhone 17 Air, set to arrive this fall. And thanks to some fresh leaks, it's shaping up to be one of the most exciting iPhone releases in years. For starters, Apple is making a major shakeup in its lineup. The Plus model is officially gone, and in its place comes the iPhone 17 Air. This branding shift alone suggests something different from what we've seen before. Apple only uses the Air name for products that emphasize portability, sleekness, and a lightweight design. That means we're probably getting the thinnest and lightest large-screen iPhone ever. And if the rumors are true, it could be incredibly thin, just 5.5 millimeters thick. That's nearly 3 millimeters thinner than the iPhone 15 Pro Max, making it the slimmest iPhone ever made. Of course, making a phone that thin comes with challenges. The biggest concern is battery life. A thinner phone usually means a smaller battery, and while Apple has been improving power efficiency, the iPhone 16 series didn't bring any huge leaps in battery performance. The good news is that Apple is reportedly boosting charging speeds on the iPhone 17 lineup. Right now, the iPhone 16 series maxes out at 30 watts charging, but Apple is aiming for 35W this time around. It's still not on par with Samsung or OnePlus, but at least it's moving in the right direction. One of the biggest surprises is that the iPhone 17 Air is rumored to ditch aluminum and move to a titanium frame, something that was previously exclusive to the Pro models. Titanium is stronger and lighter than aluminum, which makes sense given how thin Apple wants this phone to be. What's strange, though, is that while the Air is getting an upgrade to titanium, the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max are rumored to be switching back to aluminum. This is a pretty unexpected move considering Apple just switched the Pros to titanium last year. There's some speculation that this could be part of Apple's push towards sustainability, since aluminum is easier to recycle. It could also be a cost-cutting decision, allowing Apple to maintain premium pricing on the Air while shifting resources in the Pro lineup. Another big question mark is the display size. At first, leaks suggested the iPhone 17 Air would have a 6.6-inch screen. But then came a twist. John Prosser claimed Apple might go even bigger to match the rumored 6.7-inch display on Samsung's upcoming Galaxy S25 Edge. However, display analyst Ross Young, who has a solid track record, suggests the iPhone 17 Air will land at 6.55 inches. That would place it right between the standard iPhone and the previous Plus models. It might not sound like a huge difference, but that extra bit of screen real estate could make it a sweet spot for people who want something bigger than the standard iPhone without jumping to the massive Pro Max. With all these changes, the iPhone 17 Air is starting to sound like the perfect in-between device, bigger and more premium than the regular iPhone, but sleeker and more lightweight than the Pro Max. The question is whether Apple can pull off this ultra-thin design without sacrificing battery life too much. If they can, this could be the best iPhone for people who want a high-end feel without the bulk of the Pro models. Apple has always been strategic with its lineup, and this move to introduce an Air model might be their way of pushing the Pro models even further up market. With the Air taking over where the Plus left off, Apple can make the Pro lineup even more distinct, possibly adding exclusive features to justify the premium price tag. At the end of the day, the iPhone 17 Air feels like the most interesting release in years. The combination of a thinner design, a new display size, a titanium frame, and slightly faster charging makes it a model worth watching. Of course, the real test will be whether Apple has found a way to balance thinness with battery life. If they have, the iPhone 17 Air might just be the perfect upgrade. So, what do you think? Does the iPhone 17 Air sound like your kind of phone, or are you still eyeing the Pro models? Either way, this fall's iPhone lineup is going to be one to watch.